All right, getting close. We're getting about to
close?
start. About to get started. Be cool. So just listen to this song here. This song's playing. Hey, what's going on? I'm Andre from the YouTube channel Black Nerd Comedy. I am here with Dan from Capy. We are really excited to show you a brand new game from Cartoon Network Games that's based on a brand new show coming to Cartoon Network, which is really cool. OK KO. so Let's Be Heroes. OK KO Let's Be Heroes is the show, and we're playing the game OK KO Let's Play Heroes.
Yes.
So Dan, let's get right into it.
Yeah,
Tell
let's
me
do it.
about this game and what it's all about.
Well, it's based on the show, like you just said,
Yeah.
and the cool thing about it is we're making it sort of in parallel with the show. So the show creators knew they wanted to make a game based on the show because the show really pulls from a lot of video game tropes.
Yeah.
And so they actually came to us and said, "Would you guys want to make a game based on the show?" And we're like, "Wait, you want to work with us? We want to work with you. That's amazing." So as they were making the show, we were building the game, and we were totally looped into the show process and the development. So like we're on all the development emails, we're getting to read the scripts before anybody else and watch them become storyboards and animatics. And so we're building the game while the show is being built, which is like a really unique opportunity to sort of like as cartoon nerds to be part of the making of a cartoon and then a game. So it's been a super rad experience.
Oh, that's so great.
The game itself is a hybrid of like a light RPG, story-driven RPG with a brawler.
A little bit of RPG, a little bit of brawler.
Exactly.
Video game, a show with video game references,
Shake
now
a little
being
bit
into
RPG,
a video game.
shake a
Oh,
little brawler.
this is good. This is good. So yeah, well, I definitely want to try it out. So can we get into the game?
Let's do
Can we
it.
start playing it? Yeah. Bring it up here. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
So the first thing we're
cute.
looking at is this is the hub of the game. This
Okay.
is Lakewood Plaza Turbo. That's where the show takes place and the game takes place.
All right.
And the first thing you notice is that I think with a lot of games, the hubs are sort of created as one seamless space that you run around, usually with like a little tilt, and it's like you run around the whole place as one seamless area. But because we're making a game based on a cartoon, any chance we can to like channel the visual language of cartoons, we wanted to do that. So instead of having a seamless hub area, we've cut the hub up into shots.
Nice.
So if you keep walking forward, you're going to walk into another shot.
Oh, nice.
And so it has a different scale, a different zoom. As KO moves closer or further away from the camera, he gets bigger, just like you would if you were like walking towards a camera.
Oh, okay. So
So
I
we
feel
really
like
wanted
I'm
to
right
get
in the cartoon. Right?
Exactly. We want it to
Nice.
feel like a cartoon. So as you're walking, you're moving through different shots.
I love
and
these
it kind of
cars,
feels,
by the way.
That's Mike, our background artist, did those. So
Yes.
we'll be pleased to hear you say that.
That was a great. We got the rad van there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So as you're walking through shots, it's kind of like you're editing together shots by just moving the character.
Oh,
So
nice.
now you're in another shot.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah, we're playing with this sort of perspective and scale and zoom of each shot.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's your little buddy Dendy.
Hey, Dimmy. Let's talk to Dimmy right here.
Oh, I already talked to her
Oh,
before.
we already talked. All right. We've chatted.
I saved you that chat. So
Well,
if you go into the
nice
bodega,
seeing you
we can
again.
check out where KO works, which is
All
Gar's
right.
bodega.
Let's go into the bodega. Let's
And
do
so,
that.
I mean, one thing to talk about the show
Yeah.
is that KO's like this really idealistic, hopeful little kid who works at Lakewood Plaza Turbo, which is essentially a strip mall for superheroes.
Oh, nice.
So they sell products for rad superheroes, and everyone that shops there is basically like a cool hero or has a cool power.
Right.
And KO idolizes them and wants to grow up to be a hero just like them.
Yeah.
And then across the street is their arch nemesis, Boxmore, which is kind of like a big box store that caters to villains. And
I
so there's
see.
this constant struggle of like the heroes, villains.
That's right.
Yeah.
The small shop of hero versus the big shop of villains.
So
I
this
got
is
you
Gar's bodega, and this is where KO works.
there. All right. Oh, cool.
That's your buddy Enid.
Hey, how's it going?
If you run
there,
around the
Enid?
store, you'll see that we shot again. It's like you're moving through different shots with different scales and zooms.
Yeah, that's great.
This one's a particularly weird shot. You can get like really close to the camera.
Hello. Oh, but then I turned out. See, this is great. This is because it really feels like I'm in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, like I love side scrollers, I love platformers, but this feels like I'm actually just traveling throughout the world of the show.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, when we were making the game, we sort of said, let's make it more like a cartoon.
Yeah.
And because the cartoon heavily references games and feels very gamey, so we're like, let's do a very cartoony game.
Yeah.
So this is Rad, your buddy Rad.
Nice.
He's kind of like a bluff, cool dude, alien from another planet.
And I see we got voice in here. Is this
Yeah,
the voice cast?
The
that's
whole
doing it?
cast of the show is voicing the game, which
I love
is
it. I
super
love when that
exciting
happens.
for
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Level 3, here I come.
So I wrote the game, and so to get to hear all these actors say my dumb lines has been super cool.
Yeah, and I heard a fun factoid about Rad specifically, the characters in here. I heard he's voiced by the creator.
Yeah, he's voiced by Ian Cordy Jones. Ian also voices one of the villains, Daryl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Aw.
So they're talking about POW cards right now. So in the show and in the game, POW cards are like one of the most important things to the heroes. It's literally their own. Every hero has their own POW card, which is their hero card with their hero level. And so KO is like yearning to get his own POW card.
Gotta collect the cards. Gotta collect all your heroes. I like it.
And what's cool about that is that in a lot of games that have like card collecting or RPG elements, it's kind of like this layer on top of the game, and the characters in the game aren't really aware that they have cards and all these like level up in stats. But because the show is so much about literally leveling up and literalizing all those RPG kind of tropes, we get to like do that with the game, where like the characters like do one thing and then check their card. Did I level up? I beat up that robot. Did I get more strength points? Like, it's a really fun sort of conceit to play with.
Oh, so yes, all the characters get a chance to keep their stats. Know what's going on with them as they go through all these different battles.
So you're about to go into your first fight in KO's imagination.
Oh, whoa.
His imaginative fight. So it's a single button brawler. So all the attacks right now are on the one button. But then there's input controls. So if you press down, you'll do a low kick. If you press up, you'll do an uppercut.
Nice.
And then as KO levels up throughout the game, you unlock more moves. Moves get more powerful. The other button is obviously jump, which you got, but then those shoulder buttons are dodge.
Oh, nice.
And so you can dodge on the ground, and you can also dodge in the air. So you can
Nice.
So what we loved about this is that KO's kind of like this little tiny kid, and so we wanted to give him like a lot of maneuverability to make up for the fact that he's just like this poor little kid fighting all these evil robots. So it's a very like, you can either play just by spamming the buttons, or you can be like the way I play, which is like a total ninja. Where I'm like bouncing all over the screen like a pinball.
Yeah, that's really great. So you can go combat, or you can like keep jumping around, pulling around. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we want it to be definitely something that kids could pick up and play, and just like spam the attack button and blow up some robots. But then for more experienced gamers like us who want to optimize and deep dive, there's like a lot of room to do that.
Well, that's good, because that means that anyone can play. So if like you have, you want to play with your family, or you have your friends over, you all can play in your various ways, but everyone can jump in and play.
And
right away.
I actually test the levels against my kids who are 7 and 5, and so even they started just hammering the button and not even facing the right direction. I'm like, turn around, just turn around. But now,
as an adult, I've done that a couple of times, so it's all good.
But now, like, they've been playing it for months, and now my son's dodging and jumping around and like using his POW card assist, and I'm just like, yes, you go.
Yeah. So it looks like we're getting scanned here.
Yeah. So KO is like hoping that he's earned his POW card, but he hasn't yet.
Oh, he does not have a POW card yet.
So he's crushed.
I know. He's so sad.
Oh, I wanted to call out that all the little cutscenes, we're working with an animation studio called Exit 73.
Yeah.
And they're doing beautiful cutscenes for the game.
Yeah, it's lovely. Like I said, I feel like I'm playing the cartoon. It's really cool.
That's what we want.
Yes, I just love that.
So this is the POW card machine.
Oh, okay.
So you earn the money in the world is called technos.
Okay.
And so you earn technos by working at the bodega, and you also have an allowance from your mom.
Oh, nice.
And so then you come to the POW card machine, and you pop those quarters in, and then you buy card packs, and you hope, and then the card packs give you the hero cards, which then you can unlock for the Powie Zowies. That's what we're calling the essentially hero assists in the game.
Oh, okay.
The call-ins. Nice. So you just bought a pack of cards.
I did.
So if you move your little noodle arm down, that up there was a secret thing we're not talking about yet. But here's the cards.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got here.
What'd you get?
Open it up. Oh, nice.
Damn. Yeah. Oh, you got doubles too.
Yeah.
So you can trade doubles for more money if you want later.
Oh, okay.
Not in this demo.
All right.
Okay, so these are the cards you got, and we've pre-unlocked a couple cards so you can try them out in battle.
Oh, nice.
But the idea is that you're getting all these hero cards, and all those heroes are around the plaza, and you can go up to them and do quests for them, and then unlock those Powie Zowies, and then use those in battle.
I just love that Powie Zowie. I love that name.
Oh, well, there's a great story about how we came up with that. It's because while we were building the game and prototyping, we were just calling them like heroes, like just a dry gameplay term, and we knew we needed a better name.
Yeah.
And we actually hung out with the show creators and the writers and the boarders on the show, and we're like, oh yeah, guys, we need a name for this thing we're calling a hero assist. It's really boring. And one of the boarders was like, Powie Zowies. Like, he didn't hesitate at all. He's like, Powie Zowies. And we're like, Yeah, Powie Zowies.
I like it.
That's literally someone on the show named our game mechanic.
That's
Powie
gonna be
Zowies.
my excitement chant from here on out. Powie Zowie!
Yeah. So what we're looking at right now is sort of our fun little play on like a traditional RPG like text
All right.
branching system. So normally you get like 3 blocks of text, like what do I want to, how do I want
Oh,
to
yeah,
respond,
yeah.
and you read them. But the show is and the game is focused on humor and jokes, and so it kind of felt we tried it with just like having all the jokes.
Yeah.
Like what kind of jokey response does KO want to do? And it's like, it's kind of a bummer to read all the jokes and then just pick a joke that you've already read.
Yeah.
So you go inside KO's brain, and there's little like KO emojis that show the kind of response you're gonna give. So if you pick
Nice.
like Thinky in the middle,
All right, we'll go Thinky.
Would Rad give me my card if our situations were flipped?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You're thinking out loud, KO.
you're thinking out loud. KO.
So I see some good humor in this.
So
as well,
yeah, you get to hear the joke for the first time instead of reading all the jokes and be like, okay.
For you.
Yeah.
Gimme.
And Rad's kind of like a jerky but cool older brother to KO.
Oh, okay.
Here you go, little buddy. Just some card I totally don't want.
Oh, so it's like he gave
Enid's
us an
card.
Enid card. All right.
Yeah.
Enid's
Oh, he's
card.
KO's very happy about the Enid card.
Yeah.
Stars in his eyes.
Show her.
And then
Oh,
you can
look
check
at
out your
that.
binder there. So
Okay.
that's a quest update. So this is
right.
your binder. This is like your binder menu. It's obviously like a
Nice.
kind of trapper keeper, like little doodles and stuff.
Yeah.
So the 2 cards you're seeing are the hero assists that the Powie Zowies.
Yes.
That are we preloaded them for you, but
Okay,
that's
so
where
yeah.
you stick your cards to go into loadout.
And I see one's labeled B and one Y, so that's what I would press if I was
Yeah.
in the battle.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then if you press the bumpers,
All right. Oh, nice.
these are all your cards would go.
Dogman.
And so
Enid. Okay.
you can have like pages and pages, and then you can obsessively like
yeah.
actually grab. If you go back, you can actually like
Oh.
grab the card.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Go back here.
Yep. And then you can like grab it with the A button.
Oh, nice.
Right. So then you can like mix and match, like
Oh,
put all
move
the
'em around.
the offensive ones first, or like
yeah.
group them by who's unlocked and who's not.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you here first.
When
There
we're,
you go.
when we're testing in the office, we're kind of like some of us obsessively and nerdily are like moving them around. No, I want
Yeah.
all the dog characters together.
Well,
all the
you
monsters.
you have your collection. You want to
Yeah,
have it like
yeah.
all grouped a special
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Some people do alphabetical. Some people do offensive, defensive.
Yeah,
Some just
exactly.
are like the coolest ones first. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you have your options. I like that.
Exactly.
I like that. This is a cool. I want one of these. I need to put all my notes and stuff in
I know.
there.
I need one of these in life.
All right. Well, nice to see you, Rad. We're getting out of here. Gonna move around. There, is that a head?
That might be a head frozen in an ice cube. Yeah. It's that kind of a
Uh-oh.
store.
Whoa,
you know?
what's going on?
The plaza is under attack.
Uh-oh.
That is a frequent occurrence.
Oh,
and
really?
The characters, as you can see, don't get that disturbed by it because
Yeah.
it's basically a daily thing.
This is just an average day.
Average
in
day
land.
at
Okay.
the plaza. Yeah.
All right. Gotta go bob some bots. All right.
And now in this battle, you can try out your Powie Zowies.
Oh, nice. All right, we're gonna leave the bodega here. Goodbye. Oh, we're getting ready.
Here we go.
Prep time. Oh, and here they go. Oh!
And these little guys are Jethros. They're
Whoa.
called Jethro.
Jeffros?
Yeah.
All right, Jeffros. I'm gonna take you down. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, you said I can use my Powie Zowies,
Yeah.
right?
So if you fire one of those off,
All right, let's see what
using
happens.
either the Y or the B,
Did it be there?
bam!
Oh.
That's Beardo. He has a burrito truck and he just drives right through everything.
You know, whenever in battle, it's always
That's
good to call a burrito.
Oh.
Oh!
So all the missiles and bombs and stuff, you can actually punch them back and
Okay.
they'll explode and hit other enemies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He got the drop on me
We
there.
kind of wanted to make it like just a playground of robot destruction. So
I see. All right, so I have another Powie Zowie.
You do.
I think I'm gonna. Oh wait, no wait. See
Whoa,
if I can
okay, punch it back. Nice.
Ah, there we go. And now, Powie Zowie.
That's Mr. Gar. That's your boss, Mr. Gar.
Nice. All right, and
Nice,
so
you did
and
it.
then after you use one, they charge back up. So that
Yeah,
you
so
can
they have a
use them again.
cooldown, and they have different cooldown rates based on how powerful they are and that kind of thing.
And
So
now I'm hitting a little pinata
this
here.
is a pinata.
Uh-huh.
This is a pinata of the main villain in the game, Lord Boxman.
Oh,
And
okay.
so what happened is underneath the hood while you were battling, we were calculating all the stats that you earn, and then we stick them in the pinata, and
Oh,
then you
that's
blow them up
nice.
out of the pinata.
That's great. What better way to do this? It's like a celebration every single time you win a battle.
Well,
I
I've been
like
going
that.
to a lot of kids' birthday parties, and they all have pinatas, and I was like, we should put a pinata in the game. Kids love pinatas. I
yeah.
love pinatas.
Yeah. So now what
Okay,
do we do
so
here?
you're gonna go back in the bodega and show
Okay.
Enid her card.
Oh, that's right. We gotta show you the card that we got. Hello, Enid.
Enid, I got your holofoil edition POW
And Enid's
card.
like a too cool for school,
Yeah, she's
older
so
sister
cool.
kind of type.
Yeah.
How do I unlock your Powie Zowie?
My Powie what?
My Powie,
Come
what?
on, Enid.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't know what Powie Zowies are.
Not acting. You're just saying nonsense words.
Okay.
No chill from Enid there.
This is another
Yeah.
one of your cool tests, isn't it? Like, you probably call them PZs. Oh, or, Pizzy Zizzles.
KO's always trying to learn the ropes of
Hey,
cool
you want
from
this
Enid.
POW
Like,
card
what's
somewhere?
cool, Enid?
Yeah, that's what you always do. You like try to
They
see
try
what
to pay for
the
the
what the
groceries
cooler older
with it.
kids are doing.
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
like, hey, I can be hip too, and you're
Yeah.
like, get out of here, kid. But he's gonna. I feel like KO's gonna be just as cool as all the rest of them.
He's a cool guy in the making.
Yeah.
Picking your
Cool
teeth
guy in
with it?
training.
Yes.
Okay, so if you run to the back of the store, you're gonna meet Mr. Gar.
Okay.
The legendary Mr. Gar, who's a level 11, by the way. in
Oh,
this
wow.
world. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, hello.
He's got pecs for days.
Whoa.
Whoa.
KO. I like it. This guy is awesome.
Yes. But Rad and Enid are technically your superiors. See if Rad needs any
He's
help.
a former super cool hero who now just runs a bodega for heroes.
Yeah, like you do. Like you do. Well, it's
So
a
if you
pleasure
go
to
into the
meet you.
storage room, you'll find Rad.
All right. There he is.
There we go.
Hanging out by the grilled cheese.
Yeah. Box of grilled cheese.
Hi, Rad. Mr. Gar says that part of my job at the bodega is to help you.
So
and
you're going to start a
Enid
quest
get it.
here to check in on Rad's van, which he has a very strong attachment to, which you'll see in the show if you ever watch the show.
Okay.
His van is precious to him. One of the cool things about making this game is that when it came to quest design, we really wanted to sort of create little stories and almost make the quests like little episodes of the show.
Oh, nice.
So the quests are all, even if it's the most silly kind of fetch quest premise,
Yeah.
it has like almost like a 3-act structure, and it like has a turn and a twist, and they really feel like little tiny episodes of the show.
That's great. So you can watch the show on Cartoon Network, and then you can also play the game, which will feel like you're in the show,
That's
which
what
is
we're-
really
what
cool.
we're going for,
Yeah.
yeah.
And just so you know, the show premieres on Cartoon Network in August, but on the Cartoon
Oh,
Network
yes,
app,
yes.
there's actually 6 episodes already up, so you can watch the show right now.
Yeah. Well,
Online.
don't do it right. Wait
Well,
till
not right
we're
now.
done.
Yeah,
and
watch
then
us
watch
live.
the show. Yeah.
Watch
yeah.
the rest of this.
Right after
and then,
this, watch
after
the
this,
show.
get the Cartoon Network app.
Yeah.
And you can watch episodes of OKKO, Let's Be Heroes, and then get yourself prepared for when the show airs on Cartoon Network. But you'll be in the know.
Yeah.
You'll be in the know of OKKO before anyone else go.
Nice.
you
Yeah,
know?
people are gonna love this show. We've seen like all the episodes.
It's really cool. I got to
and
see a little
people are gonna
preview
love
of it, and it was really funny.
Yeah.
I liked it. And it definitely can feel the vibe of like the video game references and things
Yeah,
like that.
totally.
Very game
And I mean,
inspired.
that's the cool thing about the collaboration with the show creators and Cartoon Network and us is that Ian and Toby, who are running the show, are just like encyclopedias of like video game knowledge. Like they know when we're talking about, oh, it's like this game, and I'm like, I've never even heard of it. I'm like Googling it while they're talking. And they're super involved in the game because they love games, not just because they want to make sure that it's coming out right. It's because they just love video games, and so they want to be involved in the process. So we're actually on the phone with them every single week going like, we're thinking about doing this, what do you think of that? And they're like, oh, that's cool, what about this? And so it's sort of like this great stew of ideas from the show people and us.
And that's always nice. It's always nice to see the very good collaboration between the people making the game, the people making the show, so it feels like a very cohesive thing. You know, it's good to have a game that feels like, oh, it feels like a clear extension of the show that I'm already watching. So it's great. And then like I said, you have a cool, fun show to work on it with. I mean, because one of the creators of the show also worked on another Cartoon Network show, Steven Universe, which, by the way, tune in. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this too much, but tune in tomorrow on Cartoon Network's live stream. And if you are a fan of Steven Universe, I would just say, mark your calendar. Mark your calendar. That's all I'm gonna say right now. All right. So I guess I get another option here. We chose Thinky last time.
Maybe choose cool.
Let's choose cool. Yeah, let's be cool for a second. See what cool does.
No one respects.
Whoa! He went total anime on me here. I like it.
That's like how KO sees himself in his head as this like stoic, cool anime hero.
That's so great. That's so great.
Okay, so you gotta check in on Rad's van in the parking lot.
All right, let's go.
He's very concerned people have been messing with it.
Yeah, you know, well, that's a cool van. You don't want anyone messing with that
Cool
van.
It's his baby.
All right. And now, and back outside. You were just been hanging out here for a while. What's going on with you, man?
Yep, that's Cole Word. He's just your average broccoli person.
Yeah, I like. Okay, just want to check up on you because you've been outside for a while. You look a little nervous.
He's a very nervous guy.
All right. Oh no! No! No!
That's a lot of no's.
Someone did mess with Rad's van. I gotta tell Rad. All right, Rad is not gonna like this.
He is not.
We're gonna go back inside here. Oh gosh, I'm a little nervous. I don't think Rad's gonna be happy.
No.
Carb. All right. Hey Rad, I got some bad news for you, buddy.
Brad?
Hey, KO. Why the long, droopy, not tough or cool face?
All right, here we go.
Your van?
Is awesome.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's really not gonna take this well.
No, Rad, no.
Somebody messed with it.
Oh.
No!
Oh no! Rad. That was not the expression I was expecting, but it is the right expression
That's
for
the
sure.
second time this week.
I've
Loves his van.
I've woken up a couple of mornings like with that face. Oh, so many crowds here at E3.
I need to keep a constant watch over my van until this coward tries to strike again. I'd
All
go
right.
out there myself,
He's gonna
but it's
enlist his
useless.
little buddy to check up
They'll
on
see
his
my
van.
bulging muscles coming and run away in sheer terror. No, this has to be a stealth job.
Yes. Oh, he's back.
He's back.
Anime KO.
KO, I
Oh.
need you to stake out my van.
Oh, is he calling on us to help?
In
Yep.
disguise.
I like it. In disguise.
And I have the perfect disguise for you.
All right. And a master of disguise.
They'll never see you coming.
Oh yes.
So that's the other fun thing about working on this game is that when we're doing quest design, I mean normally you just be like, okay, I need a quest with some cool fights and some cool moments. But when you're working on a show that's like basically a comedy show, your quests have to be funny. And so every quest is like, okay, what are the jokes? What's the surprise? What's the twist?
Yeah.
It's been a really crazy challenge. It felt like essentially writing a whole bunch of little mini episodes of the show.
That's great.
But now that it's done and I'm through that, I can say it was actually really, really cool to do.
Yeah.
It was a little bit challenging while I was in there, but
It's great because, like I said, you're going to see all of these characters and all of these types of situations in the show
that's
itself.
what we're really excited for the show to launch and for people to go like, oh man, I love this show. It really feels very video gamey. I hope there's a video game, and it's like there is one, and then they can basically go to the video game and get more of the things they love from the show.
All right. So it looks like I've got myself
Just got to go up next to the van
the van here. Oh,
and then just get a good vantage point.
Wait. Is someone else doing this too?
Great minds think alike.
I guess so. Uh-oh. Trash
So
versus
this is
trash.
one of the villains from the game, Daryl.
Brad's precious van. It could use a little laser engraving.
Don't do it.
Daryl!
Daryl. Of course a villain would be named Daryl.
That's the other fun thing about working this is that all the there's like a family of villains, and they're all kind of like jerky, angsty teenager kind of villains. And you might, like in the show or in the game, you might explode a Daryl and win the fight, but then the next Daryl that comes back has the same brain as the old Daryl, and he remembers that you exploded him.
Wow. Whoa. Oh, ouch.
Ooh. Nice.
There we go. Can I call my Powie Zowies?
You
this
can.
one?
You can.
Powie Zowie!
Bam.
He's strong. There we go.
Yeah, so one of the things when we were building out the combat and prototyping is, I mean, we love classic brawlers. We wanted to do something a little different.
Yeah.
So we opted for fewer enemies, but sort of stronger and smarter enemies than lots of dumb enemies.
Yeah.
And so in that way, we've sort of straddled the line between like a brawler and a little bit of a fighting game.
And it looks
But
like
still very
Daryl
kid-friendly.
is done. Yes.
And you
That's
some
good.
strength.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Yes, I saved Rad's van.
Phew!
You think?
Whoa! No! I mean, we almost
You
made the same face there. That's not fair. Okay. Huh. How am I gonna explain this to Rad? What do I do? Okay, that's a good idea. Let's talk to Enid. Enid's usually pretty good about these things. Oh, Rad's there. Oh,
He's right there.
Oh no.
I thought it was understood that you were to stay by my van indefinitely until the vandal showed.
Well, technically I did that.
No, the vandal showed.
Oh, poor
Who
KO.
was it?
It was a Daryl. But
That's good. So you say that so
took care of
Daryl, you fight
my
Daryl,
dad.
but
Yeah.
his brain can go into another
Absolutely.
body and still be
Why do
Daryl.
you look
Yes.
like you like
Interesting.
crime?
So like you'll blow one up, another one will like slam down in a box and be like, "Hey, that hurt."
Oh wow.
Like they share the same consciousness.
You're my hero.
I guess do robots have consciousness? It's more like a program.
That's it.
So you
Oh.
deceived him, but you pleased him, and so
Okay.
then that is an example of getting progress on his POW card. And so when you
Oh.
fully level it up and unlock it, then you get their POW.
And I get to use the Powie Zowie.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk to Enid here. Oh, okay.
Rad's van isn't fine, is it?
She knows exactly what's going on.
Boxmore? When Rad finds out, he's gonna drop dead from a broken heart.
What do I do, Enid?
What do I do, Enid? Tell
Take him
me.
to the hospital.
What can doctors do?
Bring Rad back to life right after you tell him Boxmore stole his van.
No! I have to fix this.
I do. I have to
It
fix
was
this.
my job to stake out the van, and my job to keep it safe, and I failed. I have a plan, but I'll
All right,
need
here we
your
go.
help.
Let's see what
Find
happens
I
here.
need you to
Oh,
There's anime
It's
KO
just now,
again.
now we know we're ready to
Take the
do
roof.
something. All right,
Shoot me
here we
over
go.
Boxmore.
Too dangerous, KO. Just tell
So the
Rad what
cheapskate
happened.
canon is an example of like we
It wasn't
have
your
access to
fault,
all the
and it
shows,
shouldn't
and
have been your
we saw the
responsibility in
cheapskate
the
canon
first
in
place.
one part of one episode. We're like, that's
Yeah.
hilarious, and so like we pulled that in and put it in the game.
used to
Yeah.
telling me
And
what to
the
do,
show creators
and I
just let us,
didn't like
basically they've handed us the key to the
But
cartoon
this
car,
time,
and we just get to joyride it and
do.
just do whatever we want, and they've been super cool about it.
Yeah.
You're going to
Has
shoot
that
me
been
over
an interesting
Boxmore in the
just way of
cheapskate
doing things?
cannon.
Of just like you kind of have this library of characters
Yeah.
and weapons and things that are in the show.
All right, KO.
And then you're like, how can we kind of make this part of the game? So like,
Yeah.
if someone who knows the show, like obviously when this airs and people start learning the characters,
Yeah.
learning certain things, when they play the game, they're like, oh, I know that.
Oh yeah,
from-
and we've filled it with some
But I'm
real
coming
deep
with you.
cuts, like
Yeah.
characters that were glimpsed for
No,
one,
you
like had
aren't.
one line in one show.
Yeah.
We like brought them in and given them like a part of a quest. And
That's great.
the really cool thing about it is that Ian and Toby have created so many crazy characters. Like you have no idea. There's like 75 insane heroes in this show. You get shot in the cheapskate
Oh,
cannon.
here we go. Cheapskate cannon.
And the show doesn't always have time to like visit every single one of these characters, but we're just like, oh, that guy's so cool, let's grab him. Oh, that woman's so amazing, let's grab her. And
Yeah.
we get to put them in the game.
That's great. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a Daryl and a Shannon. Whoa.
Yep. This
gonna
is a
be a
family
fight.
affair. Oh yeah, Daryl and Shannon are brother and sister, by the way. Brother and sister robots.
All
It's a
right.
family of evil robots.
Oh, no. We got so many. Everyone's coming out.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, this is a little tougher fight, so I'm getting a little nervous. I think you can do this, though.
I think I can do it. Thanks for the help.
Dodge a lot.
Yeah.
That's my strategy.
Oh.
Ooh, right in the face.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
Did
she
not
has
expect that from
a
Shannon.
saw blade attack.
Oh, no, there's another Daryl.
Heads up. Nice.
Oh, no. Get out of the middle there.
A little hot tip.
Oh,
If
no.
you press the dodge button just before you hit the ground from getting knocked down,
Yeah.
you can actually kip up and save a little bit of damage.
Oh, that's good. All right.
Plus you earn agility.
There you go. Good job,
Yeah,
Shannon.
oh.
Oh, Shannon got
That's
me.
the triple axle.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, you got two Powie Zowies. I think you can do this.
All right. Howie Zowie!
I love pulling off a
I did.
Powie Zowie from the air.
Woo,
It
that was
feels
so
good.
close. You see how much?
Oh my gosh,
I
yeah.
almost made
Okay,
it.
we got to wrap up, but
All right.
just destroy that pinata.
Yeah, let's see.
Throw Gar at him.
Let's see what we got in there. Come on.
Garify him.
Ah,
Did it.
there
Oh, you got
we
two
go.
coolness. Nice.
Cool points. Always good to get some cool points. All right, so
Okay.
we got the van back.
Save the van.
We saved the van.
Good job.
Rad is happy. Enid's still Enid.
Yeah.
But we defeated Daryl Shannon. That was a lot of fun. That was
Oh,
a
cool.
lot of fun.
Thank you. And you were laughing at the jokes, so that's...
Yeah, well, like I said, I
Tick
felt
that
like I was
box.
watching the cartoon.
I was like, is he gonna laugh?
And then got to play some parts of the game. So thank you so much, Cartoon Network, for inviting me here. They're all around us right now, so thank you so much for that. Again, we were playing OKKO Let's Play Heroes,
Play Heroes.
which is based on the show OKKO Let's Be
Be
Heroes,
Heroes.
which is coming out on Cartoon Network in August. But like I said, if you go get the Cartoon Network app, you can actually watch 6 episodes of OKKO right now. It's
You're
already
allowed to do that
available.
now.
Yeah, so you can be the first to see the show before anybody else, but it does air on Cartoon Network in August. And thank you so much
Thanks for playing.
introducing this game to me. And
I
thank
really
you all
appreciate
so
it.
much for watching online. Appreciate you watching on YouTube, on Facebook, live. Make sure you come back tomorrow, same time, we're gonna have another game. Like I said, if you are a fan of a certain guy named Steven, you might want to come back tomorrow. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, Internet.
Thank you so much, Cartoon Network, and goodbye, Internet. Now I want to try to change my face like KO does. Let's see if I can do it.
Yeah, try. I'll try it too.
Put me in the cheapskate cannon. That's pretty close. I feel like I
That
stretched
is
it
pretty
at least.
close. Try to make your eyes pop out
Oh, yeah.
more.